Hey everyone, welcome to another Shut Up Already, and welcome to firewood season in central British Columbia. I'm out here chopping some wood today, and I'll apologize right now for the background noise in my front yard, but something was coming to mind while I was chopping up wood, and that's about knowing what your time is worth. A little background on why I was thinking about this. I've been burning firewood all my life really, but I've been collecting it myself out in the bush, cutting it down for about 7 years. This was the first year in my life that I actually paid for a couple loads of firewood. Totally foreign concept to me, but this summer I started working out, doing a little bit of math and figuring out what I pay myself really, sorry about the traffic, but what I make per hour making knives. And that's important to know because, for one thing, if you're not making any money and you want to be, then something's got to change. But also it's good to know so you can quote, you can figure out how long something's going to take, and you can kind of quote what you need to make off of that to make a living. But also when it comes to paying for other people to do things for you, like collect firewood. Now, you might be saying, Mike, you got a truck, you're young and able, you got a chainsaw, what are you paying for firewood for? You live where firewood grows, which is true, and I'm lucky that up here it's abundant and therefore inexpensive, which helped my decision. But when I looked at the load that the guy brought me this morning, I figured out in my head what that would take for me time-wise to collect myself. Probably at least 3 good solid afternoons in my truck. So I figure out my hours times what I would normally make per hour, and it works out that it makes more sense financially for me to pay somebody else to bring me firewood than for me to go and get it. Now you add up with me wear and tear on my truck, on my chainsaw, on my body, because it's not easy work, and it becomes a no-brainer. Let someone else do it. Plus, if you need to justify it further, you're helping somebody else out. Give him a few bucks. And he brought his kid along, so it's cool to watch a guy teaching sort of value of $1 to his son. So it's good to know if something's worth your time to do yourself, especially when you're self-employed, or if it makes more sense to pay someone else to do it, if you can spend that time working, making more money than it costs to pay the guy to do the thing, right? So it's just something you should think about. Getting your oil changed in your car, or whatever it is. It's just a little thing in the back of your mind. Do I really need to pay, or do I really need to do it myself, or does it make sense financially to pay someone else to do it? Now, splitting firewood, things like that, I still enjoy. I find it kind of therapeutic, so I'm going to keep doing it myself. But those are the breaks.